Howdy, I'm John, back again. 68-year-old former swimmer with irreparable rotator cuff damage. Had a reverse shoulder replacement 3.5 months ago. Actually 15 weeks in one day. 15 weeks ago would have been yesterday. I'm doing very well. I saw the doc about 3.5 weeks ago. I was a little concerned, actually very concerned, when I told him I'd had 3 dislocations over the course of a few weeks prior to that. I'll be seeing him in about 2 months. But a few days after I saw him, I entered a period where I had 6 dislocations in 9 days. I was really getting discouraged. The ball in the shoulder with the socket would just come out and just sort of go like that underneath. And it didn't hurt. Just felt really weird. It was very simple motions where maybe I was leaning forward, lifting 5 pounds. One time, actually the very last time, I was just sitting down, went to get up, leaning forward, and with my arm just out, relaxed, it slipped right back in, but that's not good. Coinciding with that last one, physical therapy just happened to have started a much more weight-bearing type of exercise, and that's been a game changer. Right from really the first day, a different therapist worked with me, and he really challenged me. I walked out of there, this shoulder was gassed, and it felt solid, it felt tight, and then I've continued that ever since. The kind of exercises that we've been doing are, these are just 3-pound weights, going up like that, trying to be as straight, actually as perpendicular to my body that way as I can, and I'll do those until I fatigue, and that really makes a big difference. Doing laying on a table or something, I would hang my arm down with, right now I'm doing 15 pounds, where I go up and down, also up and back, not with 15 pounds, I might do like 8 pounds like that, and then 15 pounds like that, pulling the shoulder up, then going up, pulling the shoulder up and going up. That makes a big difference. Also doing some resistance, either with weights or with bands, reaching up like that and then extending the shoulder, then coming back, reaching up, extending the shoulder, and I'll do that until I fatigue. So I think that's making a big difference. I feel very good about where I'm at, coming on 2 weeks without it slipping out of joint. Doing a lot more close to full stroke swimming. Backstroke really feels the best. When I do freestyle, I feel like I've got to roll my shoulder carefully so that it doesn't slide around at all. So I'm really feeling my way through that. Breaststroke, doing a little bit better. Still can't go fully flat with my stroke. Got my 50 breaststroke down to 47. Trying to get it down to 3 or 4 more seconds faster. I don't know when I'm going to reach whatever limit I'm going to have in my range of motion. There will be. There's no way I'll be able to go straight up like that. Right now, you can see it wants to poke out there. I can't, and I know there's some parts of that are just going to be a permanent limitation. I may be there right now. I may not reach that limit, whatever it is, in another month or 2. Don't know. But with swimming, I'm making gradual progress pretty much each week now. I can't really notice so much from day to day. Although today I went for a swim without doing physical therapy beforehand. And actually I'm just taking the day off from physical therapy. But normally I would do physical therapy and then shortly thereafter go swimming, which I did yesterday. Today I did not. Felt a lot better. So I think I'm going to switch that around, go for a swim, and then do my physical therapy later on in the day. You know, swimming looks a little janky. It sort of reminds me of how my dad looked in the water at times. My dad was not a competitive swimmer, so his stroke had much more flaws than mine did, but there are some things that just, it feels like my swimming is janky. I love doing it, feels good, and who knows what, you know, my permanent limitation will be in that. Headed out of the country for a little more than a month in about 10 days. So we're going to go scuba diving. I'm going to try to figure out what I can do there. When we're scuba diving, I know I can get some dive weights and use those. I'll bring some elastic, and actually looking forward to swimming in warm salt water, a little more buoyant. That'll probably feel a little bit easier on the shoulder. But overall, still very happy. You know, other than swimming, I don't have any limitation. You know, I can lift weights, and here are 5-pound weights. I can do, you know, straight forward like that. I can't do as many reps this way with 5, but maybe I should change that. That feels pretty good. Yeah, just very, very stable. The only significant limitation, and what I feel the most, is behind the back. That really feels, when I have to do something back here, I really feel crippled compared to, you know, the range of motion that I have there. But, you know, once I do it a couple times, it's a little bit looser. I don't want to get it too loose because I know that could probably cause a problem. But that really feels weird. Other than that, you know, reaching for things, you know, it's like pretty flexible, much stronger. You know, the physical therapist and the doctor were both surprised at how much, you know, strength I had, you know, going in both directions, you know, pressing this way and pulling in, because those are the ones that would feel the most impact for not having a rotator cuff to hold the joint together. But keep reporting. Probably won't report back until probably the 5-month mark, in about a month and a half. And hope this is helping you in whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.